He is the Riz Lord, the Soren Bard dude thing person. That's Soren. Yeah.
Fernando is amazing. You know this. You know this to be true.
It seems to try to pull you down. But with Port Dabeli,
Ever you say that was stupid of me, I should not have brought it up. What can I do for you?
Oi! Shelly, what the hell did you mix in my drink?
Actually, you're not a child anymore, John. I'll change when I'm done with my breakfast, Dad.
Thanks.
That I need to get 2 seducible dragons.
Hey,
My God, we're live.
everyone. Music.
Okay.
We're back to some shenanigans after last week. We didn't roll for the wheel of fate to pull from the deck of many things, so we'll start with that. Yeah, who's rolling the wheel and who's pulling it?
I'll do it.
Okay, spin.
Let's go.
How am I supposed to?
Yeah, just let Sassy control the wheel. It's fine. Spin
You
it!
control the wheel then. Spin it on my behalf. Go for it. Yeah. I like that.
Uh-oh.
Weird.
You just showed up, no? Didn't it?
Well, yeah, he's lighting up, but the audio is not coming through.
Oh, then that's hard.
Testing. There we go. Okay, cool. Sorry about that. Mic tech issues. Okay, I'm gonna spin.
Yeah, if you like that. Spin the wheel!
In it for Fernando. And get good rolls. Don't screw me.
It's Barry.
Barry gets one!
It's Barry.
That was too
Let's
close.
go.
That was way too fucking close.
I was thinking. Come on, enemies. Game in silent mode.
Yeah.
Gina gets one.
Oh, nice.
Oh, amazing.
Is it fish?
That's
Oh,
fish.
Soren.
No, Soren.
Soren gets one!
It's Soren!
Amazing, amazing.
Where do I pull from?
Bro finally got one.
Roll 1d100.
Yes.
Both of you
Yeah.
roll 1d100.
So I got a 90 and a 0 on the 10.
Okay, reroll. It's 66
Reroll?
and below.
I got a
Oh,
92.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You have to
Fucking
roll again.
same rolls,
31.
both of you. What the fuck?
31. Okay. 31 is mage. And mage. Your intelligence score increases by 2 to a maximum of 22. That's wild.
Okay,
I got 52.
52.
Let's go. Hold on.
Stairway.
Roll it 3
Dog
times.
barking.
52 is stairway. You can choose either decrease your number of declared draws by 2 or receive a rare or rarer wondrous item which appears in your hand. The DM chooses the item. Oh.
Why would I
You just get a
decrease?
free rare or rarer item.
Why would I decrease my number of draws, bro? I'm gonna take the wondrous,
Because-
rarer wondrous item.
There are some cards that make you draw, and the odds of getting a bad card are pretty high.
Yeah.
Valid.
Yeah.
So the third one is for Nano. We'll save that for when Nano gets back.
Yeah.
Why did you roll 3 times though?
The one
It's
because
66 and below is the cards.
Oh.
I can't believe Alzina is smart now.
she'll find. This is how she figures out. So the first thing she'll figure out is that she was sleeping in a dragon's bed.
Hey, wait, now it's average intelligence. No.
Yeah.
It was a
Norse.
minus,
Yeah,
now it's
that's
so
average.
she'll figure. It's still an average intelligence thing to figure out that the person you were talking to for so long could possibly be a dragon.
Fair enough.
It's gonna get common sense now. That's gonna happen, man.
Wow. Wow. Huh?
Imagine Zapton pull this card. Oh my god. He'll get
Hilarious.
zero int Zapton era.
That would be crazy.
So what are we doing now?
Now we will start the session. I think we can start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shall we
I
start?
mean, yeah.
Let's
yeah.
go.
I think we're
Okay.
good to start.
Cool. In that case, hello everyone. Welcome to session 5, episode 5 of Oops All Bards. This episode is called Familiar Faces, Worn Out Places. Anyone wants to give a little recap?
My head exploded last time, but I could try.
Yeah, sure.
Things I remember were Fish and Ziania stole Samalon Halt Musk brand Alexis from Fish's boss, which is important for the plot. And oh my gosh, Roy jump scare. And Fernando met up with a brother again? Is that who he is, do you?
Foster brother.
Foster
Foster
brother.
brother, but considered as own brother.
Yeah, and dots were connected, and we realized that he is a not very pleasant person from a different game. Tales of
Yep.
Fate 2.
Okay.
Torch.
Cool. So everybody in the party, apart from Alzina and Fernando and Barry, are heading towards the Ipsums or to Opulus. Who do you go to first?
Wasn't the plan to go to Opus and then take them with us towards the Ipsums?
Okay. Cool. Then do that. Cool.
Yeah, there won't be that.
Some additional points in case we don't mind. In case
Yeah.
the Myriad ordered the blood to be taken because as an open offer, rumors about experiments being performed, to perform any kind of performer, essentially bards were being targeted. The Lexus is supposedly or potentially being created using the performer's blood somehow. We don't know. And we also know that Samalon Halt Musk is involved in this. Arun Mishra got shipments that were delivered by the Myriad. Bards going missing. Rich families are funding quite a lot of this.
Yeah.
Hey, you're reading
Arun
the Roy
Mishra's-
jump
if I have to add, Arun Mishra's shipment was not just like he's gotten shipments from the Myriad before. This shipment was in association with Halt Musk. That was
Ah.
what's different about this shipment. And the Myriad had open contracts for people giving out blood, and they were also involved in forcibly taking blood. Nobody knows like where that went exactly, and player knowledge, Alzina has voluntarily donated blood and like voluntarily undergone an experiment.
Right.
No, she told us she gave blood though.
Oh
She
yeah,
told
yeah.
she gave
Then
blood.
that's character knowledge as well. Yeah, cool.
You need to find
Amazing.
Barry.
Yeah, Barry's still missing. It's still the hangover. Okay, cool. Then why don't we go back exactly where we left off, which is in an alleyway
Yeah.
at the corner, like between the Gilded Esplanade and the Beaded Alley, where in front of you in the alleyway is Mooney and Galio, and in front of them, right at the front, is Lucky Jack, who Fernando would know from a previous name in childhood as Graviel. And yeah, he just spoke to you for the first time in like 20 years or something. Fernando,
Yes.
what are you thinking and how do you react to this?
Oh boy. If Fernando does like a quick look back to see that Alzina is still there. Like a not like an overtly
Yeah.
thing, but more like a being in the periphery.
Yeah, Alzina is
You
just
look
standing a
back.
little back.
You look back and you see a shadow that is like looming over Alzina. You didn't even hear this person come in. Behind Alzina is a massive Fearball in like scrappy armor and a big scar down their eyes.
Fuck off! Oh shit!
And she has on her side a massive greatsword. And she's just like holding it like still in the sheath. And she looks at like what's happening in front of her, and she goes, "So, Lucky Jack, this is your little friend from 20 years ago who keeps pining for you, huh? Who never stops calling? Just finish this conversation. We've got places to be."
Oh my god. Ah shit, I can't say anything about that person. I don't know who this is. Okay. Anyways, fuck off.
I wanted to make it worse for you, just because you had a
Yeah.
week to process this.
God damn it!
Wow.
Okay, anyways, so
We had a week, but so did the DM. That's what happened.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, basically. Dave's like, how dare you process shit?
I look back at Alzina and just like give her a look. I hope she understands what it means. But then like
Why?
turn back. It just means what do you say? Be careful. That's all I mean. But I don't know if
okay.
you'll get it or not. That's up to you. To your character. If
probably.
you know me well enough.
Yeah, probably.
And I turn back to Graviel and I say, Graviel, no, I never stopped looking for you. I'm searching for 20 years. Why did you just leave? You could have helped.
Why did I leave? You could have helped. You were in the shit yourself, Fernando. You couldn't help yourself. You couldn't help yourself from stealing from people because there was nothing for us. We were treated like garbage. Look at this town. All of this color, all of this grandeur, all of these rich people pouring in just to hide the filth that is streaming in these alleys. You couldn't help yourself, and I was alone, and I had to find a way for me to get out of this. And so I have found one, and I don't need anyone's help anymore. And I don't know what I could have gained from you being back in my life.
Well, don't say this. Please. Came for you every day. I always looked for you. I've never given up on you. 20 years I'm searching for you.
Well, I'm here now to tell you that you can stop your search. I found friends who make me stronger. I found power, and I found means to earn my coin and keep my place, keep myself fed. I'm good now. If you want help,
Go,
I am in a much better position than you, from what I've heard through the myriad.
I go closer to Graviel. Slowly, not like aggressively or anything. I kind of hold his hand and I say, you don't have to be this. You don't have to be like the people that messed with us. You can live a life outside of this city, one of peace. You can go right now. I will leave with you right now. Leave everything behind. If it means,
Go ahead.
if it means there will be peace for us, leave everything.
Fernando, I have a new life now and a new name. I will consider your offer. Just give me some time. I am wrapping some things up with my friends here. I will definitely talk to you when I have time. And when he says that, Mooney steps forward and puts an arm around him, like a hand on his shoulder, and says, "Okay, you heard the man. It's time for us to go now. See you guys soon. Hope whatever you're dealing with is going well."
I'm gonna hug Graviel tight. Please, Graviel, think about what you're doing. And like
Fernando,
with
yeah, go ahead.
like tears rolling down his eyes. I give him the tightest hug
Mhm.
possible because this is after all like brother missing
Yeah,
so long. So
he
yeah, you were saying
hugs you. He hugs you back. Uh, and I'll tell you what you feel after you give me an Arcana check.
yeah,
Let's go.
not great.
That's a good
13.
one.
That's pretty
13's
good.
okay.
Okay.
It's been 20 years.
Yeah.
He was, as a child, so frail that you were terrified that, like, if you hugged him too tight or if you held his hand too hard, that you would just break him.
Right.
In a very small way, you still feel that frail child somewhere within him, but that is protected by power you have not encountered, maybe outside of Ziania. Like, apart from Ziania, you've not encountered power like this. And you just have this cold shiver down your spine, and you know that he is not the scared boy he once was, and he is strong in ways that you don't understand.
want to cast a spell so bad. I don't know what's on that.
Don't do
Oh,
it.
give me a sec.
Don't.
Give me a sec. I have subtle spell, so there's a way.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. Yeah, if you
Yeah.
have subtle spell, go ahead.
Wait, let me check.
In the-
I want to see what's
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. In the meanwhile, the Fearbolg is like just coming closer from behind Alzina, and she is like, right, Waterworks is over. It's time to go now. Time for party.
No, I don't have anything valuable. I don't have anything. I can't track him anymore. I don't have anything to track. Fuck.
You
Yeah,
don't.
never
You
mind.
don't even have like. You want to throw in like a detect magic or like if you have anything.
I have a dispel magic. But I don't have.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh damn!
Wait,
That would have been fun.
I haven't.
Check.
Ultra awesome instrument. Just give me.
No,
I
take
have
your time.
fly,
This is
invisibility, levitate, protection from evil and good. That do by the way. Stone shape, wall of fire, wind wall. Nope. What is protection from evil and good? What does it do?
it gives you, I think, advantage on saving throws against particular types
particular
of
creatures that are like specifically good or evil.
Yeah, like Fey
Protected
or
against-
Celestial or Fey or Celestial or Fiend.
No, I.
No?
Shit. No,
Okay.
I don't have. Sorry, I don't have anything.
Oh, damn, that is sad.
God damn it. Yeah.
Oh, a
Built
detect
for
magic or
something
detect.
different.
Yeah, I thought like detect magic or detect good and evil or something would have come really nice here.
Yeah.
Any case, they are getting ready to leave. You can see that very clearly.
I just step back and I don't know what to say. I'm just
Make an insight check while you're crying as well. I'll give you something at least. Since you
Thank
don't have
fuck.
any spell. Yeah, I'll give you something.
Aldrin just gonna
That
walk
was
over
good.
to.
That's
26.
good.
26. Let's
You
fucking go.
see.
Jeez.
Fuck, I hate that Nano's not here. She's fully missing the whole, all of it.
The whole thing you're orchestrating?
The whole thing that involves characters that she made.
Valid.
So you sense with like the subtle movements and like body language and facial expressions of these four people, you get a sense that there is something going on. There is some level of tension between the four of them. 26 is good. You get a sense that there is, particularly Fernando, because he's your point of focus, he has some sort of a hesitation.
Travial, you mean?
Particularly Lucky Jack, because Fernando's looking at him. You get a sense that he has some second thoughts, or he wants to say something, or he wants to give you something, or like, there is something that he wants to do with you, like more that is being restrained by his company right now, or his duty,
Right.
or something like that. And like
Right.
these people, particularly Galio and Mooney, are like more like let's go types, and like he's more hesitant out of the whole gang. And you do see that there is tension between all four of them.
Then I'm gonna say one last line as they're about to leave. I'll tell to Graviel. Graviel, I never left your side, and I promise you I will never will, even in the future. You can always reach out to me anytime. Don't need to do anything. We can live life of peace. I will promise you that. I say that.
He just quietly nods to you. He doesn't say anything. And from behind you, you again hear the voice of the big Fearbird, who says, "Big words from little man. His name is Lucky Jack. I don't know why you keep calling him Graviel or whatever. Let's go, gang. And then pushes you out of the way.
As he pushes me, I look at him as he's going
Her.
inside.
Her.
Her, sorry.
Hmm.
Her, and then I tell to her, no, perhaps I didn't catch your name. I know what it is. You know all of our names.
Oh,
only
little
Do I
man.
recognize
Well,
the? Do I recognize her? The,
oh, you recognize all of them, Alzina. You know all of them.
Ah. What's her name?
Her name, and she looks at you, Fernando, and she says, "They call me Joker."
Wow. Wow. Wow.
I know that. I mean, I'm saying as RP, not as Fernando. Fuck
Yeah.
it. God damn it. Okay.
Yeah, and she's like, "They call me
Okay.
Joker."
Me too. Okay.
Yeah, and she looks at you, Alzina. She says, "This your gang now? You used to be big shot running big danger missions in Isolcross, and now look at you inside
I
this
retired.
cozy little town. Good for you. We'll get there soon. And then she looks at
Hopefully.
her. She looks at her party and she tells him to leave, and she turns back to you one last time and says, "Be seeing you."
I don't
And then
reply. I don't say anything. Fuck, I want to
Yeah,
kill so bad.
I hope your jobs go well.
Okay, thank you. And then they all leave. And it
I'll,
still feels so tense in that alleyway, even after they're gone.
Alzina's gonna look at Fernando. I didn't know you knew people from that group. Didn't think you were the type to associate with them.
I'm gonna grab Alzina by the hand, gentle but firm, and start walking away from this alley while still like watching my back. I don't want anyone following us. I say, wait, and then we walk, find some other corners, do some roundabout ways. Can we find like a quiet alleyway and make sure that we're not followed?
Yeah, give me like a perception.
Don't screw me. That's good.
Yeah,
26.
you're fairly sure that like like nobody else can hear you here. Like you find a
Okay.
different alleyway a bit far away from them.
Good. So, okay. Talk. Those guys are not good. Don't like what's happening. Javier is my brother. We need to rescue him.
How long have I known Lucky Jack is a part of the group, DM?
You've known them for a while, like at least for like about like 10 years or so. Like whatever minimal interactions you've had with them as just like part of different mercenary guilds or like different missions, you know that they run particularly like in the Dwendalian Empire and all, like uh they've had like different assignments and all of that.
No, so Lucky
Or
Jack
like
has
they've
been
done
there for the past 10 years then.
at least, yeah. He's been like
Okay.
kind of established for a bit.
Okay. Alzina is going to look at Fernando, shakes her head. I agree that he's your brother, but I have known this particular group of mercenaries for the past 10 years. Comes with my work specifically, and he's been there for 10 years. He's been with this group. I can't really question their work choice. That's what I did as well, but they're not the best group of mercenaries that you can hire. At least
This listen. We need to rescue. I understand they're not good, but this is not. And I just like you can see the tears, just falling, and then it says, "We need to save him. Anyone else?"
Alzina
there,
just
I
hugs you. She just nods. Well, I can't say we will be successful, but we can give it a shot. Say what? Let's talk to the rest of them when we get back. Maybe
Yes.
they'll be able to help us out. But do I know what sort of jobs this particular group has taken, DM? I think I should, right? DM?
DM, you muted.
Sorry. So you know that at least in your interactions with the Myriad and all, you know that they don't work out of Port Damali, but you know that they have done some work here, and like it's mostly similar stuff as you. They are like a very high level mercenary group that do like very dangerous assignments, like more of the kind of assignments you used to do before you were retired.
Okay.
That kind of stuff.
Okay. Alzina then in just that case just looks at Fernando. I'll warn you though. They're a dangerous bunch of people.
I'm willing to do whatever it takes to get my brother back. Hermano, not leave him with these animals. Must. Not live like that.
Well, let's go back. Let's talk to the group.
Yeah. Let's find the rest of them. Okay.
Cool.
And then we head.
Are you heading
Opulus'
to?
place?
Are you heading to Opulus or are you going?
Yeah.
Because the two of you wanted to meet Adira.
Adira.
Oh yeah.
Do you want to go
we
to
did.
Adira?
Yeah. I think Alzina would still be heading there.
Then I'll
Cool.
follow you. Let's not split up now.
Cool.
So yeah, we make our way to over there.
Cool. You all head over there, and in the meanwhile, we'll go back to the rest of the party, who've by this time reached Opulus's. Like you're going first to Opulus, right? You would have reached Opulus's
Yes.
just enormous mansion. I'm assuming Alzina would have given you directions to where Opulus's mansion is, so you'd be able to find it. Yeah.
Hopefully.
She has 0 int instead of -1 int. Okay.
Improvements have been made, all right.
Yeah. So yeah, you would be in Opulus's mansion at this point. You see just enormous doors, enormous hallway open behind it, and there is a butler standing right out front to greet you all. Right, hello.
Hey.
Do y'all have an appointment with Opulus?
No, we actually met yesterday.
Okay.
At the party, and then we just had to talk to them about something that they sounded quite concerned about it as well. So thought we should check out on them and talk about it as well.
Then I believe your friend left this house this morning.
Was it Alzina? Yeah, she left this morning. I think she'll be back soon though as well.
Right. Come on, right this way. And like leads you inside. And you see at the head of a massive marble dining table that can easily seat about like 16 to 20 people. You see Opalus just sitting there. And she's just like, "Ooh, welcome everybody. I did not know that I'll be expecting to see all your lovely faces so soon. I hope you're all doing much better as well."
We also hope so, but plus I think we need your help regarding the matter yesterday and today as well.
Oh, right, sure. No worries. Everybody sit down. Will Herd, can we get some drinks for everybody?
Well, okay, nice.
Do you want to have a drink or something?
I'll look at everyone and say, just water for me, please.
Yeah. Water.
Yeah, that's the same.
Okay, I guess everybody gets water. And they're just like having a drink and just chilling there. Yeah.
Hopeless, do you remember Barry from yesterday?
Yes, the little one who's what do you say? Wants to rename the town or something.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very
the belly.
quaint, very funny. Yeah, cute.
Yeah, they seem to be missing. Like, it's almost as if someone has taken them somewhere. We've been finding them all over the town, but they're nowhere to be seen. And we are afraid that it might just not be Barry. There might be something grave going on in this town.
You've got to be specific, darling. There are so many bad things going on all the time.
I look at Ziania and say, someone might be capturing and kidnapping performers like Barry, and for some reason, like yesterday, people's bloods were taken, and today Barry was taken. So we don't know what's happening, but we might think that someone is attacking performers specifically.
Right. That's not good. Let me think. I can try talking to. I don't have much contacts beyond the crescents here. I can try talking to the other people. The people I know. Maybe the Ipsums or maybe the host of the party, Arun Mishra.
Yeah, we
we
were
were
actually
gonna
hoping
go to
that
the
you'd come
Ipsum.
with us. Yeah, as Yana says, we were hoping that you would come with us to the Ipsum so we can ask them for more information.
Right. I'm sorry, I'm not very helpful with things over here. I'm more worldly, and I don't like being grounded in one place. So I don't really know a lot of contacts here. Is there anything else, any other way I could help you?
Yeah, I look at Ziania and say, what was the name of that person that Alzina told us? That who might have been related to the shipments that Mr. got? We didn't
Damelon
catch you.
Altmusk?
Yeah,
Altmas.
Holtmas.
Yeah.
Holtmas. Oh, I've yeah. What would you like to know? I've known the Holtmas family in Rexentrum for a long time. Very very rich, very well established, prestigious house. Holds lands and titles for generations. And if I'm not mistaken, young Samalon did not wish to hold on to the fortunes of his. I believe it was a emerald mine or something like that.
Yeah.
Yes, did not wish to hold the fortunes of his emerald mine of his family, and instead attended the Soul Press Academy in Exandria and became a big shot wizard. I don't know much more. I don't interact in the same circles as him.
It will seem. Go on, Fish. Go on.
Yeah, isn't Samlon in town now, or at least a
He,
Lord Hortmus?
yeah, he is. He settled here quite recently, and he's been doing a lot of. He's been launching new products or services or something. He's always up to something, you know. He's always tinkering, always comes up with these wacky new ideas, and gets everybody very excited and throws these extravagant parties and masquerade balls and launch parties and things like
Yeah.
that. It's quite nice.
Have
They
you
get
been?
apparently they get like the best food like in the city. Just like they get like loads and loads of it in crates. I don't know who cooks all of that, but
Yeah.
all comes there.
Coincidentally, someone by the name of Amal Bloomy in session 1 did invite me to cater to uh, some sort of event being held by Lord Hortmusk. I don't know if it was someone else in his family or Samlon himself, but
Right.
Oh
I mean,
boy.
like Samlon's an only child. I don't think there's any other Holocaust in Port
oh,
Damali apart from him.
okay. Have
Hmm,
you
thoughts
been
are connecting.
invited to this event at which I am catering? And I definitely remembered this whole time that I was going to be doing that.
I think so. Wilford, are we invited to this event? And he just like shuffles through like different invitations. Like there's just like a whole cabinet full of like invites, and he's like, "Ah, yes, I found it right here, Opalus. It seems to be a masquerade ball for next week. Uh, yeah, for the launch of a new product. You didn't attend his previous launch party, if I remember. You've not accepted any of his invitations. You said he's too boring and his parties are very drab and just filled with the most boring, pretentious people. Ah, yes.
Wow.
I do remember that. These people are the worst. I always like to hang out with like fun folks, like your friend Alzina. Where is she?
Uh-oh.
She, I think, has gone to deal with some business with another one of our friends, Fernando, but she
I
did
think she'll be
say,
joining us on her
Yeah,
way
they'll
to the
be-
Sims. That's what we said.
yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Never mind.
Uh-oh.
So I think that's just about it on the Musk. Would you want anything else? I don't know if I can help any other way.
Well,
I don't interact with the man. He's quite. He's not my preference.
well, I know that he's not to your preference, but currently the situation that seems to be arising, like with our friend Barry going missing and all, seems to be connected to him. So, do you actually think you could? I mean, obviously, I'm catering, but
Mhm.
do you think it would be possible to get invitations to this event for the rest of my friends here?
Sure. I think I can just. I can manage that. Wilhut, could you just make sure that there are how many invites would you like?
I think John can just be a part of my restaurant crew. So then in that case, that would be
Right.
5, assuming
Okay.
including for
Mhm.
that, right?
Of course, yeah. Yeah,
so
Mel and
5.
Alexander will be there as well.
Right. And you're confident that you will find your friend Barry by then.
We will find Barry.
Wow, okay. So capable, huh? Don't even need my help in that case.
We'd love help, but like,
We'd like to make things easier.
where's the fun in that, huh? Okay. In that case, let's make sure that you get your invitations. Make sure you have your best clothes ready because it's a masquerade ball after all.
Yeah, I think we'll need help
yes,
with that
will
as
do.
well.
Okay,
Already saw our
not to
bed.
worry, not to worry. Wilhard is a perfect, like very good at shopping for others. He'll just get your measurements and like find you things that work for your aesthetic.
Right. Also, Opus,
Um,
it would seem that the plants, the onions that attacked us yesterday, they came here on a sort of shipment that Holtmus and Ms. Mishra, they got it over through nefarious means about a month or so ago. So that is connected to this as well. So we should probably be careful because they might be on the aggressive towards us.
Okay. Right. But I don't interact with these people. I only went to Arun Mishra's party because I thought like fun people were going to show up. Otherwise, boring events. So I will keep my eye out. And in the meanwhile, do you want me to take you to the Epsom house?
Yeah, we would like that, yeah. We were heading there. And Alzina and Fernando will join us there as well.
Perfect. Cool. If there's nothing else, y'all can just head to the Epsom house.
Okay.
Awesome.
Anything else?
It's clear that Alzina is definitely has an in.
Yeah.
Guys, I'll be AFK for like 5 minutes. Dad's calling.
Okay. Cool. So, the Epsom house is like still, it's in the Crescent again. So like not too far from where Opalus lives. You see again like a very gorgeous mansion, old money house, looks like a summer house, and like filled with stuff, and you're like led through because like Opalus is accompanying you, so you don't have to like deal with any like getting vetted and all of that. And
I
they
have
just
returned.
amazing. That was quick.
It was very fast 5 minutes.
Yep.
He's very good.
So Opalus like sits you all down in whatever is that drawing room. So waiting for the Epsons and like you're all served tea. And like after a bit, you see this is like it's fully in the afternoon, I think at least, and like or like even the evening, like it's like fully like 3 p.m. at least, and you see Lauren shows up first, and she's still like in pajamas and wearing like a robe over it, and she's like, "Oh my god, this is so early. Did I miss an RSVP for a party that I threw and
What
I
time is
fully
it?
forgot? It's like, what is it, 3 p.m.?
Yeah, this is incredibly early.
Yeah.
That's just me saying.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah.
How are you doing, girl?
Oh, damn.
Panicking for a bit. But I will be we'll be okay. Do you mind if
I
we
love the crown.
Yeah.
That was fun. Okay.
Damn.
So
God
so
damn.
what are we doing here? Is this like a brunch thing?
Yeah, we have some business to talk about, and I think John, don't you want to talk to Laura's? And
Oh yeah.
Oh.
As I met your brother in the party yesterday, and we talked about how he really liked the noodles from my veg. So I thought, since you guys are so culinary acclaimed, I would come here myself and give you guys a presentation about our noodles and fix you guys with a good bowl of our famous ramen.
Oh my god, that would be amazing. I have like a splitting headache right now. I would love ramen. Loris, we have guests who want to talk business apparently.
Yeah,
That
and
voice, I swear.
I'll get ready for my ramen. Nya, would you like to sit next to me and have some ramen?
yeah, that'd be wonderful.
Cool. So like John Brown is serving ramen. Loris walks in.
No, I'm not serving. Wait.
Oh.
There's a thing I wanted. The ramen is uncooked right now.
Oh, geez. Okay. You're gonna make a whole show of it.
Yeah, that's the whole point.
Oh, okay. Loris comes in, and he's like, "Oh, wow, this is very proactive. I just gave you my card yesterday, and just watches the whole show. Do you want to do like a performance check to see how good you are at whatever you're doing with your ramen?"
Yeah,
Can
but
I
let
ask
me.
this also?
Yeah, okay. Let me explain what I'm doing. So I have a big wok, but there's no fire here. We're in the middle of the room. I'm using
Okay.
heat metal on the wok.
Oh, amazing.
I'm using heat metal on the wok. I'm roasting it with one hand, and I have my flute that I'm playing with my other hand, and I'm
Okay.
killing fish to help me with the ingredients.
Yes.
That's how I'm performing and doing the whole show to garner praise from them.
Okay, amazing. Roll performance check with advantage.
Fish is doing his like a fruit ninja thing where to chop up the ingredients, he throws them up in the air and then like slices it with them and they all fall back down.
Yes.
Oh my god,
Right.
Loris, they were doing this in the restaurant. It was amazing. I can't believe we just got a private show so quickly. Yeah, they both they both fully love it and they're like very enthralled by it. Like Loris is like really leaning in. He's like, this is amazing. This is art. I can't believe I get to see something like this. This is amazing. Yeah. Cool. So for this conversation, anything you want to know from them, I will let you all roll persuasion checks with either with advantage or at a lower DC. You get to pick.
Let's go.
So wait, let us also arrive. I hope.
You would arrive by then.
We are headed to Opless's place though. That's the issue.
No, we've talked about this. We
No,
meet
we
up at
talked
the
about it.
Ipsums.
Meet up at the
really?
Ipsums.
Yes.
Yeah, we have to go to Adira and then we meet up at the Ipsums.
Oh, I was
reached
under the
already.
assumption that like you've all joined. Fernando and Alzina have joined for this.
No,
we were
had
supposed to go to Adira, right?
Oh, right, correct. Cool.
That's
So
why
we'll
we are
just
late.
finish that and then we'll go back to this.
Ipsums. So
Yeah.
that's in.
Oh boy.
So we can get here.
Cool.
Okay, finish fast. Come
Okay. Fernando. Yeah. You're both in this like tiny little shop that's like crammed from like the like wall to wall with like books. And like in the corner of the store, like a library kind of a thing. That's where Adira is. Just like still working, even though it's like a very chill day.
Elzina, all you wanted to meet up with Adira.
Oh, Fernando. What
Oh.
what brings you here?
Oh, I'm just accompanying my friend here, Elzina. We require your assistance.
Very
Is
straightforward.
Fernando here?
Can't you
Yeah,
hear
did I-
Fernando? Fernando's speaking. No,
Oh,
I can hear you.
I can't hear
What?
Aarti. I can hear
Fuck.
Rigbite.
What the hell?
That's try Discord
Can-
thing, I guess.
Can you
Yeah.
all hear me?
Yeah,
Can,
Or
can
is it
you
only
leave the
DM?
voice chat and join again?
Oh, yeah,
Or should I
you have to. Yeah, he
because
already-
I can hear literally everyone else. Is he saying something again?
Hello? Mic
Wait,
test?
yeah,
Can you hear me?
there he is. He's speaking now.
Okay, I can't hear him even now. I'll
Maybe
just refresh.
it's Vignesh's and maybe
Fucking hell.
the Discord hits RP for some reason. Hello?
Yeah, because I hate Discord as well. It's fine.
It's
mutual.
Discord is now running anti-RP propaganda.
Yeah, of course.
I can hear you.
Actually, a short destruction. That's what it is.
Okay.
Hey, DM, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Fantastic.
Yay.
Okay.
It hates
Amazing.
RP and Vignesh.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay, so,
yeah, go ahead.
yeah, I said basically Elzina to take the lead because she wanted to, ask some questions. So I just said to Adira, Adira, we're here for your assistance. My friend Elzina wanted to discuss something with you. I hope you can help us out. That's about it.
Yeah. What is it?
Elzina looks over at Adhira, walks over to the library or wherever she is. So I know it's kind of sudden. But we learned about something. I learned about something in through job and etc. Do you know something about a device that plays music? It's related to a mage, so I thought magic is your forte. You would know. What was the guy's name? The mages.
Pamela.
Tamalon Altmusk.
Haltmusk. Apparently, we heard that Haltmusk is the inventor of this device. It's I don't know the details what the device does, but it seems to play music from what I've heard.
I don't really. I do like I make artifacts and like I make like custom scrolls for others. I'm not really in on like what everyone else is doing, like personally, like what kind of inventions they're coming up with. But I don't know, maybe if you can describe it to me, I can tell you a little more about it.
Oh, it's like a orb looking thing. Again, I heard it from a friend, so they didn't really describe it that well, but it seems to be an orb that plays music when you tell it to. And I mean, you know me, I play music over here and there. So where can I get one of these? Seems like a good thing to have.
To me, that sounds like a custom spell. That sounds like something that somebody created, like put a lot of intent and focus and expended a lot of resources to make. I don't think, based on
Do you
what
know
you're
what sort
describing,
of magic can be used to achieve this?
I can tell you one thing. How much do you know about magic, about like spells?
Not a lot, as you probably know. I'm more keen
Right.
about punching things rather than magicking them.
Well, once, that's very eloquently put. Higher level wizards, particularly, are very good at like making spells that are far more powerful than just destroying things or punching things. There is a very high level illusory spell known as simulacrum. This spell requires a lot of time to cast. It requires a lot of resources, and it has very specific conditions that have to be met to cast it. Based on what you're telling me, this seems like a very, very like a highly fine-tuned, customized version of that spell. So I don't know, like beyond the amount of effort it would take to cast the spell itself, which is like, let me go through my notes. It costs you about 1,500 gold pieces, and like just a lot of money and a lot of time. So that itself is very expensive, but it seems like if a spell like this were to be, if an object like this was created, it would cost thousands more than that to even create one of that, because that feels like a very, very fine-tuned version of that spell. It would take decades
By the way, DM.
Yeah.
During this entire explanation, right? Algina is just giving her a very confused look. She is not understanding what the hell she is talking about.
I am understanding.
Amazing.
Thank fuck.
She just keeps going on regardless. She's like, it takes illusion wizards decades of study to even perfect the regular spell. So I can't imagine how much experience in terms of sheer years put into it, as well as the amount of resources expended in order to create something like this. Because it's, by what you're telling me, I've not seen the object, but like by what you're telling me, it's something that's very, very difficult for anybody to, even a qualified wizard, to do. I don't think it's within my wheelhouse to do it either.
So you do us a favor and perhaps keep an ear or an eye out on any underground use of this. We kind of want to know if there are people who are perhaps using this for nefarious purposes or doing nefarious things to achieve this magic.
Stealing copyrighted music is nefarious.
I'll keep an eye out for that. I do know that there are some what do you say, breakthroughs in terms of innovation that, like, did you say Haltmus was the one who did this? He's at least come up with like some breakthroughs in like magic. I've not witnessed any, but these are just like words on the street, particularly here in Guatemala after he came here. He apparently is able to create something he called the Hyperion Arcane Loop, which is an arcane expressway that makes roads and highways and all of that redundant, or obsolete. It was quite, quite a large claim. His organization also came up with another I don't know if this is an arcane thing, but another innovative thing that he calls the non-tangible fey tokens that forms as like
You have
little,
to do it.
he calls them
Oh, fucking cars.
he calls them NFTs. They really disrupt the art market, or that's what he says. But I don't really
course it
know,
does.
like, what he does there, like, what type of effort goes into that. But he's a very prestigious mage with like a lot of accolades. He apparently graduated top of his batch in Soltris Academy at Exandria. Like very well hailed. I don't know if there's anything else I can do to help you on that.
So basically, what I'm understanding, this guy is
Mhm.
breaking all copyright infringement laws, including music and now art.
I don't know any of those words. Wait, are you saying that as Rigbite or as Alzina?
This is the player. This is the player. Alzina doesn't
Yeah.
understand any of this. She's just
Yeah.
staring at Fernando and
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah. Basically, this guy is fully infringing copyright.
let's go.
Okay. I look at Alzina, pat her on the shoulder, and say, "Oh, thank you, Adira. Much appreciated. We understand. I do have another favor to ask.
Mhm.
We sort of are missing one of our friends, and we cannot find him.
Hmm.
Do you think you have any knowledge about missing bards, particularly our friend? I don't know. Does Adira know our group, or is it just
She would at least know in passing, at least Barry, because like if you've like met her like at least infrequently, she would know of
Yeah.
Barry.
okay? Then I'll mention that. So I don't know if you know Barry Bartholomew Holder. He is missing,
Hmm.
and
Uh,
we can't find him. And there's an alarming rate of missing performers. It would be great if you could provide us with any assistance finding
I can
Barry.
yeah,
won't
I've
you-
done this.
Preferably on the down low. We don't want to raise alarm bells. I hope you understand.
Fernando.
Yeah.
Do you think do you think
Yes.
she has magic to find where Barry is? Magic.
So she is. They're super talented. No.
Well,
Uh,
ask for that.
and
then.
she
Oh God. And what does Adira do?
wait, are you saying this out loud?
He's saying, I don't know. Are you saying it out loud, Alzina?
No, I'm
Me?
whispering
Or-
it in Fernando's ears.
Then I'm whispering back. In front
She
of Adira.
anyway is like, yeah, I mean, like, I can help you, but I've done this lots of time. It's called, like, like a hangover spell where, like, people lose somebody after they get drunk and then I have to, like, help them find their friend, like, a day later or something like that.
This seems targeted.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I can do that, but, it's going to cost.
What's the cost, Adira?
700 gold pieces.
Fuck me.
Hey, this is something like that a lot of people ask for, and this takes a lot out of my. It takes a lot out of me.
Completely understandable. I'm assuming this is with our friends and family discount.
I will be able to push it down to 600.
Christ, I don't have that much cash. Well, then perhaps we do not have the money. Maybe you just keep an ear out for our friend
Okay.
at most.
At a discounted price, for half the price, I can tell you a broad location.
How
At
much?
half
I
the
forgot how
price of
much money do
400?
I have.
Yeah.
Where's my
I
pocket?
don't have any cash like that, bro.
How much?
I'm saying is
What's the platinum to
Oh.
gold conversion?
I think
10.
it's no, is it not
One
100?
platinum is 10. No,
10.
one platinum is 10.
One platinum is
Okay.
10 gold, right? Mm.
One platinum is 10 gold. I wish it was 100.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought it was okay.
No,
It's
no,
only
no.
Not
no.
100?
copper and silver.
Huh?
No, it's 10. One platinum is 10 gold. One gold
How
is
did we
10 silver.
It's only
No.
copper to silver
No,
that's
it's-
100.
Didn't we get paid like
Yes.
Okay,
for
it's 10.
platinum?
Correct.
It's
Yeah,
10.
One
it's
platinum is
10.
10
It's
gold.
10.
Yeah.
So we got scammed in TF2 when we got paid 50 platinum for.
No, you
like,
just didn't understand what was happening.
Yeah, we didn't understand currency, bro.
No,
Fuck.
50
How much did
platinum
we
is
get paid?
500 gold. 50
Yeah.
platinum is
Yeah, that's 500 gold.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's
exactly how much we're
correct,
supposed
right?
to get
Yeah.
paid. Yeah, that's correct.
Didn't we supposed to get like 1500, like 500?
500 each. 500
No,
each. It was
no,
like
no.
25.
Tried arguing
like
for
tw-
that, but
yeah.
Zelda was there and said, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Oh.
So wait, how much do I have then? I don't think I added that.
Oh man, that's a different game. Don't
How
even
much did
worry about that.
Fernando have?
No, I mean, besides the one platinum I gave for Lishan,
Huh.
I haven't spent any cash and I haven't received any cash.
415. So I can
You
pay for
have-
How
it,
do you
but
have-
You
then-
have 165 gold. You have 165 gold and like you'll have 3 platinum if you gave 1 to Lishan.
Oh, I'll have 4 platinum because I
Okay.
subtracted the 1.
Cool.
I had the 5
Then you have
platinum from No, but
yeah, then
we
you have
got
165
this thing, right? We got additional cash, you said. No.
from
What is that about? Just
in your
now
past. Yeah.
No, just now 500 something.
No. That Roy is talking about TOF2.
Yeah, don't worry about
UF2. Okay,
Yeah.
fuck it. Never mind.
Don't worry about that.
I thought it was. I was like,
He's
where did we
talking
get
about
paid? Like,
No.
Okay,
He's
okay,
talking about
never
a
mind.
different
Then-
campaign. He's talking. Yeah.
Then I don't have cash. Then I don't have
Yeah.
cash in this. I can't afford.
Yeah, I have
No, fuck it.
400, but then I'm broke, so
Mm,
too expensive.
I'm sorry, Adira. I don't think we have the money right now. Perhaps when we get some money, we'll come back to you.
Do you want like you
EMI.
can do a down payment of like 200 and then later you can come give me the rest? I mean, it is your friend after all.
Yeah, I think you're misunderstanding when we say we don't have the money. We don't have the money at all,
Oh. Right.
unfortunately.
Then I'm sorry.
What?
I was just reading Fish's text on the. Yeah, she has to make her money somehow, and like, how else is she
Yeah.
going to do it apart from scamming people or like?
Scam data.
Yep.
Okay.
And
Cool.
with the friends and family discount, it's 400. So fuck me. I don't know. Anyways, thank
Cool.
you, Adira. We appreciate it.
Right. Bye then.
Goodbye.
Cool. What are y'all doing now?
Bro, Soren,
Alcina-
Adira is not Breel. Two different
Yeah.
people.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
What the fuck?
For someone who only has S names, gets confused when two different characters have a name starting with the
Yeah.
same letter.
Yeah, one runs an NGO, the other one runs a scam shop. That's not the same. Oh shit. Okay. Anyways, we fuck off. I hope we fuck off unless Alzina has more things to do.
Nah, Alzina has heard. Alzina knew it would be pricey. Alzina didn't know it would be this pricey.
Yeah, we're fucking off then. We're going to the Ipsums.
Yep.
Cool. You make it to the Ipsums and you watch right in time for like a beautiful display of John Brown making ramen out of like without a stove, just using magic and being assisted by fish.
I throw some sparkles, prestidigitation, just to add
Amazing.
some extra
Cool.
flair as we enter. I say, I apologize. We got sidetracked and we were searching for our friend. We got a little delayed.
Oh, no worries, darling. Just take a seat. We're just getting started on our food.
I tried to make Alzina sit next to Opolis.
Nice.
I'm wingmanning this shit.
Wow.
Cool. Okay. So what's happening now? John is wok tossing noodles and making like ramen to give everyone. Yeah, what's happening? Sorry.
What's the sitch? Adam.
Yeah, what's Soren doing?
Soren just falls asleep in the middle.
Soren falls asleep.
The ramen was so good, bro.
Yeah. Cool.
So Alzina is sitting next to Opolis and Nia is sitting
Yeah.
next to
Lauren.
Ipsen. Lauren.
Yeah. And Loris is like, oh, this was truly amazing. To what do I owe this sudden pleasure of having such an incredible meal at my home?
Well, I talked with my parents yesterday about how you were so interested in our noodles, so I got the idea from there that maybe if you like it so much, I could give you a personal presentation to make you understand how we prepare our stuff and how we put our love and interest and everything in the noodles itself. And since you are so culinarily inclined, so I think you would appreciate it even more than just eating the prepared ramen and seeing it being prepared in front of you.
Well, do tell your dad that he is a master. This is apologies, Chef Christopher, but this bowl of ramen, it's possibly the best that I've ever had.
I think Fish just looks delighted on John's behalf, honestly. He's kind of like
Aww.
That's
sort of
nice.
second-hand proud.
I'll do make sure that your restaurant gets a lot of attention if that's something your father wants. I have lots of friends who are very, very keenly interested in the culinary
Noodles?
arts. Yeah, in noodles.
They all have the dream.
Right. Now that you have fed us and entertained us, is there something that we can do for you?
Ooh, let's go. Ask for the world.
I slightly look over to Mia and nudge her and say, "I start talking about stuff. Business. Go on, you got this."
Stop putting me on the spot. Have you heard of this new device called the Alexis?
Wow, are you trying to sell me on something?
No, we're
actually,
trying to get information on it.
Can I?
Oh, okay.
Lawrence, you've been to Grumley's side of the restaurant a lot, right? I feel like I've seen you there.
Right, the VIP section.
Yeah, so are you just like a friend of Grumley's, or are you?
Well, I really love your restaurant, and so Gumley offered me a permanent seat at the VIP section, and so I have a reserved seat there.
Okay, has Grumpy ever mentioned, like, I'm sure while you've been there, you've heard the amazing music, like in particular, Julius Jolopin's
Oh, you're talking about the AI, the
Yes,
No,
Arcanum
no.
Fused Simulacra.
yeah.
Yeah, that thing.
Right, right. Mm. Yeah, not really my style. I prefer, it feels like the soul is lacking in that. You know what I mean? I I much
Um,
prefer I much prefer an actual performance. I don't know what they do with that little ball thing, but that feels so disingenuous, and that feels like a mangled, bastardized version of someone's actual music.
He does
Yeah,
get it.
so I have one here, and I take it out the Alexis and put it on the table.
Oh
And
my god, yeah. I didn't know that you have like limited edition products.
fuck.
What do you
let's not get
mean?
into that right now, okay?
No, what do you
Oh,
mean
You'll
by
okay.
see,
limited edition?
very
Um,
limited edition.
this is something that like only in the like most reserved kind of like very very in circle crowd parties have it. Um, I've not seen these little balls many places. Even in like most parties in the crescents don't have it. Like only like a select few have them.
Is it like it's more like Samlon hasn't produced as many of these? Or
Um, they call it one second. They say it's beta testing.
ah,
I don't know what that means, but like it sounds fun to me.
Sounds like made up crap. But
I'm sure. Isn't all crap made up?
yes.
he's right.
He
So you'll see that Islezina is right here, right in front of us. Yes.
Uh huh.
Now you'll see Alexis play.
I'm also in the orb, in the AI.
Oh
Alexis
my
play
god.
Islezina Sungrove.
You start hearing. Alzina, what did they hear? Whatever music did they hear this time?
Yeah, the usual heavy metal. I don't have a song name in my mind, otherwise I would have told you that.
Okay.
Dances.
Oh my god. Is that your rendition of Stairway to the Outer Planes? I love this song.
Yeah, I
Heavy
played it at a
metal, bro.
bar once, I guess.
Heavy metal? What?
Sorry, I couldn't think of anything. Enter Bagman.
Yeah, fair enough. Enter Bagman is good enough for
I think
me.
I think I like Enter Bagman. Oh my
But
god, this is your cover of Enter Bagman. I love this.
yes, but
Thank you.
you'll see that Islezina is right there, and she's coming out of this thing.
Oh my god, yeah, sweetie, I know how this works.
And now,
Like I know that people aren't like trapped inside. It's like a ball. It's a thingamajig.
yeah, it's a thingamajig, but the thingamajig works off of performer's blood.
Oh my god, that's gross.
Yes. Because
I'm
Where
Islezina.
did they
I'm
put
gonna
the
lean.
blood?
Who's sitting next to me, DM?
Opalus.
Opalus.
Opalus,
Come on,
yeah,
bro.
exactly next to Opalus.
I'm gonna lean towards Opalus. I'm gonna whisper into their ear.
Oh!
Do you think if we smash open the orb, is
Smash.
it made out of blood by any chance?
Mademoiselle, I don't think. One second. Could one of you pass the orb to me?
I just roll it
Uh-oh.
over.
He's gonna crush it.
I,
You know
I,
that? She's gonna-
Oh, why did it say Fernando? Okay.
Ah,
Oh no.
I
Oh,
know
no.
nothing.
Sorry.
What did
I
Fernando
had
roll?
this thing on your token, so one sec. I'll do a fresh roll.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I was making a private roll for myself. Okay, cool. So Opalus holds the orb in their hands, and you see when they blink, it feels like they have two eyelids, like a second set of eyelids beneath their normal eyelids, and you see their eyes glow for a moment, and they hand it back, and they're like, doesn't seem like there's any blood in it. I don't know what you're saying, but looks like it is created through magic, and I don't think like raw blood is in there.
Oh, thanks for the help. I kind of thought it was, when they said blood, I thought it was in the orb. That felt weird because
No,
it isn't red or anything, but you never know.
I guess
Magic
worth a
is,
shot.
you
Yeah,
can do a lot
yeah,
of things with magic.
yeah. You can do a
Yeah,
lot
but
of things. Things don't always appear like what they are.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, but like you weren't like put in there, and you said that you had your blood like drawn from people,
Exactly.
and then you think it has any of us in it? The rest of us?
I think
We already
what
Y'all
tried, didn't we?
tested, y'all
we
checked, and it only had Barry and Alcina from the party.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
maybe
we
it
checked.
maybe it updated in the cloud.
It got a software update.
Oh,
Yeah.
speaking of Barry,
yes.
Barry's here.
Yeah, we don't know
yes.
where he is.
No,
Oh,
I
no.
mean,
I meant Nano's
Nano
in
is
chat.
here. Nano is in chat.
Cool.
Okay, I would speak up at this point and look at the teams. So, I hope you remember Barry from yesterday. Word on the street is that he's been missing. He's been kidnapped. And so we are worried that somehow it is related to this Alexis device. That's why we're going around looking for him. We would really appreciate if you could help us find him.
Okay. I think Opulus did mention it, or like somebody sent word that like if anyone knows about Barry, that like we'll have to let them know. But I've not heard anything. Have you tried talking to maybe? I mean, if the last event, based on what you'd said, which pushed all of this further, was the party we were all at. Do you think it would make sense to talk to Arun Mishra? I don't know how we could be of help. We don't have a lot of connections in that way here. This is just our summer house. Dad doesn't come here as often, so we just come here to relax.
On the contrary, I think you guys would be of great help, right, Nia? I think Nia agrees as well that you all are quite influential people, and you all just being there would help us get more like official. You all have a quite vibe of esteem and nobleness around you, so people would be more inclined to help us. I think Nia would agree as well that they also feel the same.
Yeah. You have a very certain air, and I lean over specifically to Lorm, and you are very stunning. and I think you'll provide us more legitimacy.
Okay. What do you mean?
Well, we don't have money.
Right. And
That was blunt.
yeah.
That was blunt.
That was so like.
I'm not dancing around it at this point.
How does like I get that. Like we have like so much. Like you should see our money room. At least the one we have here.
Screw
You have a money room?
But like, how's that gonna help here?
We need to get a lot of information and influence fast, and I don't know any other ways besides my
Right.
usual. I don't want to talk about that. Actually,
You're
she just start panicking.
oh, it's okay, sweetie. We can figure out other ways. Like, I don't know if money doesn't solve all the problems. We like what information do you guys need? Like, I don't know if like throwing money at the wall could help with finding your friend.
The threat of money could help.
I think there was a certain someone we met. They were asking for like what was it? Fernando, you remember the cost, right?
Yes, they were asking for around 400, 500. No, sorry, what was it? 700 gold. 700 gold. Yes, true.
To locate our friend.
Right. Oh my god.
Yes.
Like, yeah. Would you really like? Do you really need that? That's like nothing.
Yeah, I really want to fight Barry.
Okay. George Michael, could you get us our money, please?
George Michael!
You see, a little gnome goes out of the room and comes back a few minutes later with like a silver platter and a cloche, and then removes the cloche, and it has like 70 platinum pieces on it.
That's what you guys need, right?
Right.
Oh, thank gosh.
Oh god.
Maybe we can get some clues on Barry.
Is there anything else that we can do, or like, did y'all just come here to?
I also just
like,
kind of
did
wanted
you just
to
like,
talk about things.
yeah? Did you just want me to be like your sugar mommy or something? Like, is this just it?
No, I did want
Malu.
to talk maybe a bit about well, how we met, explaining what I was doing, and then maybe reintroductions.
Sure. Like, when do you want to have a reintroduction? I mean, like, don't get me wrong. I've never been on a date where like it starts out as like a boring guy that like I'm set up in a blind date, and then at the end of the date, a beautiful woman falls on my arms and like gets a magical crown on her. That's not something that happens every day. So like,
God
color me
damn.
intrigued.
She just Nia's are just very red in the face, and is like, oh man, this is I gotta have to explain quite a bit. Do you know about Fae people, just in general? First,
Oh, yeah, like a friend of a friend actually has like invested in like a lot of these non-tangible Fey tokens. So yeah, I mean, does that count? Is that something y'all do?
huh?
NFTs, non-tangible Fey tokens?
Oh yeah,
I've
we
never
heard about
heard
it.
of that. That's probably
It's
another thing we're gonna
the-
have to look into. But I am
I stop Alcina from saying anything further.
I am
No, just no.
changeling, so I can change my appearance and stuff.
Oh my god.
I do this service for like friends and people that ask politely, where I go out on like dates for them and set up, future dates and stuff. So I was doing that for Dr. Victor Flankenstein, and that's why I was him, and then man, can we go
sweetie,
to private
like, we
for the
don't
rest
have
of
to-
this?
Yeah, we don't have to discuss all of this now. Like, we can do that later.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah, like, are you free for, like, what do you want to do?
Oh God, say something, bro.
I mean, we do have invites to this party by Samuelon Haltmust now.
Oh my god, the masquerade ball? Do you want to go to that together?
Yeah, that'd be wonderful.
Oh, yeah. George Michael, could you add Xenia as like my +1 for like the masquerade ball next week?
God damn.
And of course, like if you're gonna be my +1, I would love for us to like shop together and like wear something that's like complementary to each other. Cause like
Never done that
I want
before.
our aesthetics. Yeah? Okay, cool.
That'd be
I'll
great.
set that up in the books for like tomorrow or something, like whenever you're free. Cool. Is there anything else that like y'all need?
No, I think that's it, right?
Yeah, I
I
think
think
that's
Yeah.
it. Also, Fish and I will be at the masquerade as well. We'll be serving food, so you can look forward
Yes.
to more delicious cuisines from us.
Oh, okay. I really am looking forward to that. I've been to some of the Halkmask events. This is Loris talking. Yeah, and I've noticed that the food is like very consistent. Like it does remind me a lot of your food, Chef Christopher.
Oh.
I don't know
Wait,
that
don't tell me.
do you
Wait.
cater these events? Like I've heard that you do a lot of catering for
DM,
events in the
DM, have I catered for Samuel? DM, are you stealing my
Yeah.
job?
No, you have. Like this is
It
why
was me. Okay.
this was why you could this is
Oh,
why
shit.
Soren had to like ship in fresh crab
Yeah,
meat for
yeah.
you because like
Okay.
all of your food kept going there. Like it was all through
Yeah.
Grumly.
Okay, no,
Yeah.
that makes sense. Yeah, so then in that case, I'm just like, yeah, I've actually a lot of my food has been sent there, as you know. Grumly coordinates these things.
Oh. Well, such is the price of art, I guess. You have to deal with middlemen and rich, spoiled people who, I mean, like, speaking as a rich, spoiled person myself, who maybe don't appreciate your food as much.
Yeah, I mean, but then the people who do appreciate my food really make up for it. Also working with fellow talents like John, that's where the real joy is, I think.
Right. Okay. In any case, if there's nothing else that I could be of assistance with, I thought you said somebody had business to discuss with me. But if this is it, then I will let you know, John. I'll let my friends know that they can visit your father's new noodle joint.
Yeah, that would be lovely as well. We'll be very happy to get all of your guests and treat them all nicely.
Okay. All right. Cool. If there's nothing else, then I would take my leave. I'll make sure that George Michael sends the money to whoever your friend is, so that we can track your associate.
What?
Shouldn't we just
No.
get it ourselves and just go there?
We
Oh,
can get
okay,
it as
right.
I'm gonna say it. We would do the
Yeah,
extra
I think
money stealing.
Fernando, the words. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, in that case, yeah, we'll just send it across to you, and you can locate your friend. Is there anything else that I can help you with?
Stand up to thank Loris and Laura Mipson and say thank you for your generosity. Much appreciated. This will not be forgotten by us. And also, it's a pleasure to meet you again. I say to Loris specifically. Let's see if he remembers me.
Right. Ah, yes. I do appreciate, like I said, I do appreciate the live performances outside of that room rather than the recorded ones inside the room. Yeah. Thank you so much. Hopefully we'll meet each other again soon.
I nod and I take the money and fuck off.
Cool. So are all of you leaving to Adidas? What's everyone
I
doing?
think so.
Yeah,
I think so.
Cool. Okay. In the meanwhile, we switch to Barry.
Fucking hell, let's go.
Let's go.
Barry, are you there?
Nano! I was muted.
Wait.
Health mode, Nano.
Shall we take a 5-minute break then?
That would be
I
good.
I could not find the unmute button. I could not find the unmute button. Hey.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh no.
Hey, Nano.
Yeah, actually, I could take like a minute break to actually turn on my actual mic. This is a different mic.
Okay, cool. We'll take 5?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, take 5.
Take a normal break. We'll take a normal break and we'll come back to Barry.
Okay, cool. See you all at 2:10. I mean 8:10. Sorry. 2:10. See you all at 2 p.m. tomorrow.
Okay.
See you all at 8:10. So that's like 7 minutes. Loris
John
gets a
takes-
moment alone with John.
Yeah, John just goes and talks to Lawrence. Right. I don't know how much of this you know, but there seems to be some nefarious things going on with. As you saw, we got attacked by onions yesterday at the party.
Right, yeah.
like-
That's just, yeah, I've not seen that happen.
It would seem like someone smuggled those into the city, and it was as if like we heard around the vine that Arun
Mhm.
Mishra and fucking Hallmarks had a shipment coming through other ways a month or so ago, and it might be linked to this. Do you know anything about this? It might be.
I don't deal with a lot of the business end of things. My dad still does that. He's still back in Exandria. Our business is booming right now, and so he's still taking charge of things there. I help out a little bit. Like there were some shipments that we did for Halt Musk as well, like a lot, like heavy shipments.
Was this recently
but-
in the past 1 or 2 months?
Oh, we have repeated shipments for Halt Musk. So he's a wizard, right?
Yeah.
We usually ship like my family does. The Ipsum family is very well known for our spell scrolls and spell ink, like the paper. And we give the highest quality. We provide the highest quality stuff, and particularly like archmages and like really powerful mages go for like really high quality paper and ink because that really helps with the quality of their spells. And even, to the degree that a regular archmage would use, Hallmask uses like significantly higher, like thousands more than a regular archmage would use. But like apart from that, I don't know anything else. I just know that Hallmask like takes in a lot of resources, and God knows how he spends. He has these very lavish launch parties and like supposedly revolutionizes different spells and like changes the way quality of life for people. But I've not seen any of that. I don't usually go to these parties. Lorem drags me to some places. But yeah, I go to places mostly for the food. So any parties that I go to of Samlon's, I'm at the buffet table eating the food.
Yeah, this time we'll be
More than
there
that,
straight as well. But
oh,
it-
then I'll be there too.
yes,
But yeah,
but
I don't know more. I don't know about this whole thing with Arun Mishra. I think that's something that you should probably talk to him.
yeah, but like also as a cautionary thing,
Mhm.
as you know, we did get attacked last time that party. So this time maybe going in more like ready, just in
Mhm.
case. You know, precaution is better than cures and everything. So I wouldn't
Right.
want you got I wouldn't want you especially to get hurt as well with this setting. Last time we escaped barely. Some people here got turned into stone. In face.
Oh, that's nasty.
Yeah, we need to
In any
avoid that.
case, I'll bark.
This is bark, yeah.
I'll let Lorem know that like we should be more careful at parties, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, also,
Thanks for the warning.
yeah, also at the party, would really mean a lot to us if you could accompany us, to if and talk to the Soren Hallmask and get more information from them. Like, even just you guys being there will be a better backup for us, you know? If
Sure.
we
Yeah.
really,
We're our family has known the Holtmusk family for generations. They're a very established family as well in Rexington. So yeah, I can, if an introduction is what you want, that's something that I can definitely offer.
yes, that would really be helpful. Well, thank you a lot. I hope you liked
All
the
right.
ramen today. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. See you soon.
Right. Yep, and we move on to the visit shop.
Cool. As you leave the Crescents to go back to the Gilded Esplanade and pay the amount of money that is required, that Adira requires for.
Wait, hold on. Before we pay, I want to talk to the skipper before we pay.
Sure. Yeah,
Yeah,
we can figure that
I
out. Like before you get there, we
yeah,
move to Barry.
I
Uh,
guess.
Barry, you are very groggy. You don't remember a lot.
That's practically me right now.
Yeah. You open your eyes
Which one?
and the ones on your face.
Okay.
And all around you are familiar faces, worn out
Damn.
places, worn
Okay,
out
now.
faces.
God damn it.
You see some people wearing the robes that you're very familiar with, robes that you remember from
Hmm.
years ago.
Mm-hmm.
You recognize some. Give me like a history check, low DC.
Okay. Where are my dice?
Oh, okay, that's a 5 plus modifier, so I'm pretty sure.
That's a what?
That's a 5 plus my modifier, which I need to check, but I don't think it was.
Cool. Any other person who spent this much time in Port Damali would recognize soldiers like foot soldiers who work for the Close Concord, but you wouldn't because you always look at the sky, you always hand out brochures and like not pay attention. Your head is always in the clouds.
Speaking
So
of
you don't
brochures,
recognize.
DM, you might have mispronounced Port Damali.
Yeah, of course. My apologies. Um, so you don't recognize them at this moment, at least. You don't remember who they are, but you see like whomst you see very well armed people.
I would like
You
to not
see,
say anything. I'm just like trying to pretend that I'm still groggy, just observing.
cool. And you see some of these robed figures with like notes, and walking up to you, you see Dr. Victor Frankenstein.
Oh.
He has his head like in his notes, and he looks up. He looks at you just for a moment, and he's like, "Guys, you got the wrong person. This is not the person we need. What the hell are you guys doing? I gave you like this is clearly not the person. Come on, Fred. You were supposed to like vet the whole process. This is just basic stuff. Like you don't have to. I don't have to go over all of it. Why did you bring me this guy? Like,
Minions, am I right?
yeah, you are right. I guess you have to do everything by yourself. I'm sorry, guy. What was your name again? Barry?
Yes. Yes,
Yeah.
that's the name
Yeah. Barry, and he does air quotes. I'm so sorry. This wasn't supposed to happen. Like, just come on. All you have to do is read the machine. It says that the Artron indicators are at 0. Like, well, it makes no sense to get this guy and to even keep him for this long. It's not like the Artron readings will go up in time. Feels like I have to do everything in here. I'm sorry, Barry. Can I call you a cat? Yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm just like making I get it, like kind of like shrug, and you see, I'm just like agreeing with my emotes, and that's it.
Hey, guards, can you just like untie this guy, please? And like escort him outside. Is there somewhere specific you would like to go, Barry? I'm so sorry for all of this. Home's fine.
Yeah, just a quick question. Who I'm the wrong target. Like maybe I know the person you were actually going after.
Right. Give me either deception or persuasion.
Okay. Okay. What's my modifier?
This is fun.
Or persuasion. Persuade. So that's 21. 18 plus 3. Yeah, that's 21.
Okay. Man. This guy, not great at wisdom rolls. It's fun playing wizards, huh? He's like, well, all of you are fucking useless. Do you know this guy? And he shows like a poorly drawn picture of a bearded man in a pirate hat that you recognize as Soren.
I don't let it, like be shown from my face like immediately. Huh.
Uh-huh.
I think I've seen this guy around. Yeah.
Yeah?
Nah.
No.
Maybe I'm
Fuck.
confused. It's,
Might as well.
yeah. But
Yeah.
anyway, thank you so much for the letting me. Yeah.
Okay.
All good.
Yeah.
4 out of 10.
Uh,
Yeah. That's the 4 out of
Cool.
5. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. Yep.
No worries. Yeah, cool. Guards, can you just like take him out? Like take him outside. Don't like take him out. Sorry for the troubles, Barry, and thanks for the help, I guess.
Yeah. Yes, of course.
Yeah. Okay, cool. You two come with me. We seriously need to talk about how bad you are at your jobs.
Can
And
I,
he points at the majors.
while I'm leaving, can I do a perception check? Or, like, if you want to give it for free, just like getting the lay of the land, like how this place is built with I
Yeah.
am.
Cool.
What the
Give
security
it.
measures are in case,
Cool. Give me one perception check, normal, and then give me a second perception check with disadvantage. I'll tell you.
20 on the first one, I assume. And then the
Amazing.
perception check with disadvantage.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a 7. Wow. It was an 8 first, and I thought like it'll go down first. Like it can't go down worse than that. So it's a 10 with a modifier.
Amazing. Okay, cool. Whew. You know what? Give me an Arcana check with advantage since you got that nat 20.
Oh, thanks for the advantage. So that's a 15 plus Arcana 5. So that's a 20 on Arcana.
Okay, cool. You see that you are in a similar facility, like a similar room that you were in years ago. You, on a nat 20, you see creatures that you have never ever encountered, and in all of your knowledge, you don't know any of these. Some of them look ancient, some of them look otherworldly. All of them are either preserved, like corpses of them are preserved in some sort of a liquid, or they are chained, or they are caged. And I'll let you know on a nat 20 how much you want this to be revealed. You see a body that is very familiar to you, a body from a different life.
Can I just react to it like in character?
Yeah.
Barry's eyes glaze over as this figure, like that body comes into picture, and there's a mix of both nostalgia to an extent, but also disgust.
Okay.
Pain and something. It's not something that Barry is really. That's not the past that Barry is fond of.
Are you, as a player, I'm giving you the reins on this. Do you want this? Do you want it to be known what you are looking at, or do you want it to be under wraps?
Not yet.
Okay. You see that body. You see it within glass, and it makes you remember that your dream is actually your consciousness, whatever remains of your consciousness, or whatever fragments of your consciousness still residing in that body, waking up. And that's what your dream or nightmares are. And that's why you get your headaches. Because whatever was supposed to be completed with your procedure has not been completed. And for whatever reason, your body is still here. And on that nat 20 perception, I'll tell you that it is plugged into various tubes, and it seems like something is being drawn from it.
God damn.
I'm gonna push my luck.
Yeah.
I'm gonna heal that guy again. There's a engaging. Hey, couldn't help but notice you sort of like have kept my the previous, whatever. I have a,
Right.
which is fine, the terms of the agreement and all that. That's okay. I'm not particularly fond of it either. But I do
Yeah.
have a thing. The
Yeah.
question. I
Yeah.
sometimes feel connected to it still.
Oh, that's interesting.
Is not
I guess like
yeah.
your headaches.
Oh, you
I
know
mean,
about the
like I
headaches.
did. Yeah, I told you that side effects.
Oh, okay.
There are side
probably
effects
banged up.
that
Yeah.
will last. Headaches, visions, particularly your eyes hurting.
That's all cool. That's all cool.
Yeah.
part of the
Yeah.
transition. I understand.
I mean,
But
like
there's no
because of
chance of
my.
this being unfortunately reversible, right? I hope.
Oh no.
Okay.
Your whole procedure permanent.
Okay.
We are using the scraps. He's doing air quotes. To figure out some other stuff. Like it's like how do I put this? Like when somebody is diagnosed with a disease and for the first time a disease is discovered with for a person for the first time, and like they are cured, the doctors will still hold on to the tumors to examine it and make sure that anybody else who needs assistance gets the assistance. So it's all for science,
I don't want to, show it in my face. I'm trying to do an insight check here. Trying to read between the lines, trying to understand what actually is going on, because I feel like this is somehow connected to a bunch of other stuff that I've seen in the past few days.
Do it.
Okay. So that's
Do it.
Give me one second. I'm also getting a call.
GG's DM. That was interesting.
So that's a 17.
He rolled a 19.
Okay.
Whatever you're trying to get, like this guy's thinking about like 50 things at the same time. You don't, if you're trying to gauge even like one thing that he's thinking of, the moment's already gone.
No.
So
this is a new day, right?
This is a new day.
Surface thoughts.
Oh, amazing. Okay, cool. Yeah, you can read surface thoughts. So he's thinking.
Okay.
You are blasted with a tidal wave of surface thoughts. You've not like a normal, like a regular person. Whenever you read their surface thoughts, it's something that you can process. This is so much he's thinking about, like at once. He's like, what does the headaches mean? Do they mean that like the bodies are still connected? Can we use it as a sort of communication? Can we see if communications is something that can work through this? Should we try testing it with a different being? Is there a way we can test it with a lesser being? What about we still need the Artron energy for our tests in Project Future Sight. That's not something that we've gotten access to yet, but we really need that. I don't like the methods that we're using now, but I guess you have to do anything for science, huh?
I think that's I've overstayed my welcome. I'll start to leave.
Cool. So you see everything in this lab. And the reason why I asked for a perception check with disadvantage was that right when you're ready to leave, they dose you with like a sedative and they put like a bag over your head, the guards, and they walk you through something. You feel woozy. You feel like a level of motion sickness that you've never felt uh, in a while, and you throw up in the bag that they put your head in. So you can't sense what's happening, but what your arcana, like what your ability with magic tells you, is that you pass through several layers of some sort of a magical field. And
Okay, interesting.
like a few again, like, and then you start walking through hallways, you climb upstairs, and then they remove your bag, remove the bag from you, and you are left outside Fish's restaurant. Cool.
Immediately
Yeah,
look for people. Yeah, just
yeah.
regular stuff.
In the meanwhile, what are the rest of you are at Adira's little shop?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. What do you guys do?
Well, Adira,
Like, who's leading the conversation? Yeah.
I'll start and then I'll look towards John Brown or whatever he wants to do. Adira, we're back, and I think we have the money now. I hope you can help us still.
Are they inside the restaurant?
Yeah. No, they're in a shop. They're in a magic shop, and they're asking a wizard to like cast a find creature spell, like locate creature kind of a spell.
I thought like if
to
they were
find
inside,
you.
I would just be like,
No. They're looking for you.
Harley Quinn in that movie.
Yeah,
What are you guys doing?
You were gonna rescue me?
Oh,
That's the
guys,
best
you
scene.
want to? Yeah,
I
I
think
love
that
that.
movie is infinitely
Yeah.
better because of that scene. Because I've never seen
Yeah.
that kind of scene in any other movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to Margot Robbie. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So she's like,
Okay.
yeah, give me what was it? 750 gold. I'll give the whole spell.
Wait, hold on.
Oh yeah.
You fucker.
You're charging
what?
750 for this?
Yeah. Oh, the discount, right? 600 gold.
400, you said.
Oh, 400 was
Wait, hold on.
was for the so 600 is for the whole spell. 400
Or
is
is partial
for
information.
locating like just general location and not like that location.
Jean's gonna just interact and say, I've seen similar things like this. I live in the part of the town where people are quite striped for money, but I don't think this costs as much as you're talking about. What spell are you using that costs this much? I don't think.
Well, it's
right?
a modified version. It's a modified version of an existing spell, which lets me triangulate the exact location of any creature within the city limits.
Any creature within the city limits. Insight check, please.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
I would also like to ask, how far is this shop from?
Literally the same district. Literally the same ward. It's pretty
be
close.
Good insight. Please be
It's
good
like
insight. Please be good insight. That's good insight. That is good
Nice.
insight. Thanks fucking God.
Would you say it's like within like my telepathic distance?
how much is your telepathic distance?
I'll have to see.
I think it's like 30.
No, it's 60 feet.
Oh, it
It's
is?
not within 60 feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it is 60. Right. Okay.
Okay.
That's 20.
Okay, cool. Cool. You have an understanding that like she is maybe exaggerating how much it would cost, but like she is putting in like a good amount of effort for this. Like she like this is something that like not a lot of people can do.
Alright, I'm gonna try to convince her. I can see through this act of yours, but I see that you are going to be working a lot for this. I know this is labor and stuff, but like asking even 400 for this is quite a lot, don't you think so?
I mean, 400 is for like the general location. You know what? Is that what you want? Do you want just like a broad location, or do you want the
No,
exact
I
location?
want to know where my friend is. It's like quite concerning that you would like use the opportunity to like get extra coin out of us. But I mean, I guess this is how the world works. But like,
Okay, I'll give it to you
also
at
free.
cost. Fine. Stop. You're giving me a headache. I'll do it for 300. Yeah. That's the end of it. No more bargaining. Yeah. 300.
I look at Fernando. Are you okay with this?
Yeah, yes, sounds like a good deal.
No, before we say yes, do you mean 300 for the exact location or 300 for the general location?
General.
There we go.
No, exact location.
Exact.
They mean exact
Damn.
location.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
let's
mean
fucking
exact
go get it.
location.
Thank God you did.
Savings.
Alright, fine. You
Savings.
can have 300. And
Right.
sorry for getting on your nerves, but we need our friend. It's quite concerning.
Yeah, no worries. It's fine. Whatever.
You can sign this petition to change the city's name.
I think you've bothered me enough for now. I think this is too much for 300. And then she starts weaving the signs and the verbal components for her spell, and like pulls out a scroll and draws a rune over the map of the city, and a blot of the ink falls where right in the Gilded Esplanade, where Fish's restaurant is. And she's like, I believe your friend is in something called the Arctic Salmon.
What?
Are
How'd he get there?
Are you fucking kidding me? Did none of you fuckers check the restaurant properly?
Of course we did!
Did?
You were there with us, Thorin, when we checked the restaurant.
I have been out of it since this morning. I don't know. I don't really remember anything that's happened all day because of my experience with. And then he shuts up immediately. I had a very interesting experience last night. Say about that. But okay, can we just go now? Can we before
Let's
Barry
go!
moves
I
from
think
where?
let's go before he leaves again. Let's go. And I rush out.
Cool. Okay, come back soon, I guess, whenever your friend is at your own restaurant.
Thanks, bye!
Oh,
Cool.
they're definitely gonna have a headache for this.
Cool. You go back to the Arctic Salmon, and Barry's just outside. I assume. I assume he's just handing out brochures again.
Barry!
It's fake! Nano's on mute.
Nano's muted again.
God damn it.
Oh no, he's disappeared again. Time to go back. Another spell.
Ah, shit. You lied to us, you son of a bitch! Do it again!
Maybe they need to like just fucking rebind their mute.
Why am I on double mute? Like I'm on mute on my mic, I start speaking, and I'm on mute on Discord as well.
Discord, yeah.
As just I was saying, you need to rebind your mute things.
Yeah, I was on a call, guys. I was like, you can see me concentrating, trying to telepathically connect to Fernando or someone, and as soon as you get in range, like hey, hi, can you hear me? Hello, hello, hello. And I also try to connect with Nya, who can actually reply, hey, anyone there? Where are you guys? Hello.
I'm assuming we see you at this point.
Yeah.
60 feet, right?
Probably see.
I'm gonna run in for a hug.
Hey, Fernando, wait,
Squeeze.
I'm trying to connect. Oh, wait, iPhone!
Group hug. Barry, don't you ever disappear on us again.
What the
yeah,
hell?
I'm
Where
so
have you
sorry,
been, Barry? We've been searching for you forever. And then there's like more crying.
I had a little bit of a kidnapping thing. Is that
What?
what you guys
Kidnapping?
call it? Yeah.
What do you mean?
It was miscommunication. It was miscommunication. I
What?
just, like,
What?
they're after. What do you mean? Oh, they're after you. I point to Soren, and they got
What?
me instead.
What?
Yeah.
Who?
Oh, the folks, the Transformers, the Professor.
What?
It's a lot
What?
of references in
Axolotl.
town, Barry. Which one?
The axolotl.
Hold on. Dr. Victor? Frankenstein?
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 Oh, that's
yeah,
the-
Frankenstein.
Oh, that
that's the
jerk.
one.
I unsheath my sword and say, let's go kill him.
Oh. Is he
Okay,
here?
And I
Fernando.
start walking.
You can
Is he
put that
here?
away. We can
Why
be
are you
aggressive
pulling
with
your
words.
sword out in the middle of a restaurant? Put it away.
We're outside the restaurant.
You were kidnapped. My brother's working with those morons. And I found him after 20 years. What do you mean?
20 years?
I need to go kill someone.
Wait, who?
Wait,
what?
what did you find?
There's been a
His
lot
mother.
that's been going on, Barry.
Oh,
Barry, you missed out a lot of stuff.
Barry, look at this thing, and I show him the Alexis. Well, it's weird, right?
Maybe don't
Plays
take
music.
it out in front of the restaurant where you stole it from.
Yeah.
Yeah, but,
Yeah, outside.
oh
No,
my
I
god.
don't care.
That-
I'm
that's
too excited
smart.
right now.
That's smart.
Too excited, oh god. Hey, look
I'm
at this
too
thing I
excited.
stole.
We've been panicking for so long.
Yeah, so
I'm
this
going to
is
start
very
checking
high
on
dopamine right
Barry.
now.
I'm good. Also, Barry seems slightly zoned out to you guys.
I'm gonna like click my fingers in front of Barry. How many fingers are these, Barry? Are you okay?
Oh, I said 3 without looking.
Okay, I think Barry needs a drink. Not
Steve.
alcoholic, but just a drink in general.
Okay.
You need to sit down, man. You
At this moment, you see right outside the restaurant. Like, are you outside or inside now?
outside.
They're outside.
Okay.
Outside.
You see, Grumly just walks out.
Oh no.
And he's like, "Hey, looks like you found your little friend, huh?
Yeah,
I'm gonna
that
You
did.
got
put
what
away
you wanted,
Alexis in
little
a stealthy
chef."
manner.
Yeah, that did manage to work out, I guess, without even really needing to talk to Arun. But thank you for the offer, Grumly. I really appreciate it.
Yeah. Yes. Speaking of the subject, something funny happened. You like the chef. After I had that long conversation with you, I
Yeah.
go back to my meal and I say, "Alexis, play Billy's Jonathan." And guess what happened? Alexis not there.
Oh, that's
Huh?
so weird.
That is so weird, isn't it, chef?
Yeah.
What is Alexis?
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask.
Wait, what is
Okay,
it like?
so,
Is
Is that
that
a person?
is it a wait? The only Alexis I know is never mind. Okay, that's
No, go off, Soren. Go off.
Since everyone is responding, I want a group deception check.
Yes.
Let's go.
Okay, I can do it.
Let's
I
go.
can do
Do
it.
deception. Never mind.
fuck me,
I
roll.
can't do deception.
I got a 20 and not Nat.
And at one, that counts as 2 failures.
Fuck.
Oh my.
Bro, it's an 11 though. It's a 12 though. Even though it's a nat 1, it's a 12.
19.
No, but
It
it's
still
still a
counts as
failure.
Okay, minus 23.
Fucking hell! Everyone is rolling higher than I did. What the fuck, bro? And I'm supposed to be the.
You s-
Wait, never mind. You're all
OG
bards.
bard.
Never mind.
We're all bards!
I forgot about that.
Sucker!
Cool.
Big shit.
Okay, one sec. Everyone roll?
Yeah.
Give me 1 second. Where is Grumly? Face.
Telling you,
We have at
Dinesh,
least 4 successes. Come on.
group roles are so much easier with that plugin. You just request a role and everyone rolls, and it gives you like everyone's actual this thing if they succeeded or not.
What did he roll?
11, 19, 23, 24.
Hello,
12,
hello.
20.
Hey,
What did I
Okay.
miss? I'm back.
you missed that I'm also back. Ha ha ha.
Ha 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 ha.
Yeah. Grumly still looks like there's something wrong,
Fuck.
and he's like,
Oh, damn it, Sara.
Jeff, have I done something to offend you? Do I not provide for you? Do I not give you a
Was that
restaurant?
an
Put a roof over your
ability
head?
check that he did?
Huh?
Was that an ability check?
That was an
he
ability
did?
check. Yeah. Are you doing some
Ability
I
maps?
would like to use my reaction.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, if. Yeah, I also have Silvery Barb, so I can fuck him up
Silvery
second time.
Silvery Barbs means regardless of what the new role is, we accept the new role. That's what Silvery Barbs means.
We have
It's
three silvery
disadvantage.
barbs, so-
Disadvantage.
Okay,
Lowest,
hold on. I
Disadvantage.
need to roll my bardic inspiration die, so that is 1d6.
Hmm.
And he has to reduce that from his thing.
So he has to
1d6.
roll.
You're getting that thing.
No. It just
Oh.
reduces. So it reduces by 2. And I
Okay. It just reduces his current roll by 2.
Yes.
Okay,
He
nothing
can
else.
hear me, correct?
Yeah.
Now we can hear you.
He's cutting words. I'm gonna guess like
God
this man.
Damn, let's
Two
go!
cutting words.
Like,
go.
no, what are you talking about? It was totally in there.
Okay.
Also, the creature must re-roll the d20 and use the lower roll for Silvery
roll.
Lower
Barbs.
roll. Yep.
Oh, I thought we were doing
Lower
a home. I thought we were doing the homebrew version,
I
which is
do
that like
and
you
yeah,
accept the new
that's
role.
what we are doing as well.
Yeah,
Are we
you do
doing
the
the
new
homebrew
role.
rule? I don't know.
Re-rolls, yeah. It doesn't give you disadvantage.
Let's see
Otherwise,
what I
Silvery
get.
Barbs is like too OP,
Yeah, that's what I believe as well.
especially in
It's
an
not
on-bard
OP, it's
party.
just like it doesn't fit. Like if you're using your words to make someone like distracted, that
Yeah.
means you're making them re-roll. So
Yeah. Cool.
Okay, so I roll a d10.
Okay.
damn, D10.
Come on, get 10.
So he's
Fine.
got a -7 to whatever
That's
the
a
heck he
7.
got.
That's a total 7. Okay. He's like, okay, sorry, I didn't mean to offend you, Ziadia. It's just that things don't go missing all the time here, okay? Like, this is not
Oh
something
yeah,
that happens.
You know what, Grumly? I'm happy to like get in there after my shift later and just like look around and see if I can find it. Maybe it's just fall into
Yeah.
like one of those dead magic spots,
yeah.
weird world we live in.
Let me take a look around in there real quick, if you don't mind.
Yeah, sure thing. No kiss out, I guess. Cool. Are you doing sleight of hand? Are you all doing sleight of hand?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Yeah, and I'm
sleight of hand
distracting
to try to put it
Grumbly.
back.
I'm gonna make him engrossed in conversation. Okay, Grumbly, about this thing, your restaurant actually got invited to cater for this masquerade that all masters are having. Actually,
Yeah, that happens all the time.
yeah.
Lol.
This time they actually requested like you could put in good seafood like last time, right? And they also had quite a bit of requests for poultry. If you know good poultry, yeah. Maybe you should talk to your sellers, sources, how you get that.
Nice.
And of course, I'll be there with the noodles that you need. So, of course.
Yeah, sure. Okay, yeah, whatever. Are you going to say that you found it?
When I get into his office, I'm going to take a couple minutes and
Uh-huh.
then come back out. And it's like, oh yeah, I found it. I put it back on your desk.
Put it back on you.
Oh,
Smile.
right. Yeah. It's. I forget. There's so much on my plate, like do this for this person, do that for that person. Make sure that you schedule the shipment, make sure you schedule the security, make sure that you get the supplies ready for the party. It just must have slipped my mind.
Yeah,
Thanks for it.
scaling shipments is quite hard. Who do you really go for? It's quite so many of people around there who do it. But I don't. Who do you just?
I think this one's a bit above your pay grade, eh, Chief? Why don't you stick to your noodles?
Wow.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
Anyway,
I just talked to them.
thanks for the
It might be good for our file.
the Ipsips.
Yeah, I mean, they're quite good with trade the shipments and stuff.
What are you doing?
Personally, they seem interested in your restaurant. If I say so myself.
Okay. Yeah. I have a good relation with the Ipsims. That's fine. Whatever you're trying to sell here, Chief, I don't think I'm really catching your drift here. I'll head back to my office if y'all need anything.
Yeah, of
because
course.
distracted and let's go away now. Go.
Can I ask DM? Can I in their head ask Anya, Fernando, and Soren to join me in a corner?
Yeah, sure.
I join.
Yes.
Yeah, what's up?
In your head, you hear me asking you to join me in a corner, and you see all of like a bunch of us walking towards the corner, just out of the earshot of others.
Yeah, I slowly step out.
So, buddy, are you like looking for some sort of treatments from a certain professor?
What?
You know, like a bit of body thing, like
What?
transformation, anything? No?
I
Dyeing
thought.
your hair or something?
Wait, no, I thought only Nia could do that.
No. Okay. Have you heard of this professor before? The one who's looking for you?
Yeah, we went to see the fucking guy, right? When we were looking for you.
Oh, no, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So did you?
No, we didn't go to see
No,
Victor's
we
Frankenstein.
didn't go to look at meet
Who
him.
No,
somebody went to see him, na?
Frankenstein.
No one went to see Frankenstein.
No, we saw him earlier then. Before then we met him. Right?
We saw
Met
him in
when
the
he was with yeah.
That was
Is that-
Nia, by the way, in the restaurant.
Yeah,
It was
that was
Nia
Yeah,
and
that
but we saw
No,
yeah.
after that we went to see him, remember?
I thought
When did
only
we
I
go
did
to
that.
see
In
Victor
episode in session 2
Frankenstein?
or session 3 we went to
Only
see him.
Nia went to that.
Only
that
Nia
went.
Pretty sure
went.
only I did that.
Oh, never mind. Then my bad.
To report him of the thing.
The
Yeah,
success,
just say, like, hey,
I thought
the
we
MA
went-
was a success.
I thought we were also there. My bad.
No,
It's
no,
okay.
Okay. Did you book an appointment, something with this dude or like one of his minions, or are you looking to change something about your feeling? Okay. Because I must tell you that, like, the headaches are kind of not fun side effects.
Harry, I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
Oh. Okay. I looked to Fernando and just like in his head, should I tell him like what's happening? What should I do? Like clearly this guy is supposed to be the intended target for the kidnapping.
Yes, but maybe if you don't want to tell all the details,
Okay,
just the bare bones.
Mr. Sword, you've done a lot in your life, I imagine, and much of it you don't remember. But is there any part of your brain which somehow has any
Functions.
connection to this professor or like what he would be after? Because these are not very nice people.
I don't remember, but I really hope not, because from what you've told me, he's kind of a shithead, and I don't like to associate with shitheads. So
Yeah, about that, the whole memory thing. If you remember anything at all, any fragments, now would be a great time to share with the class. And again, this would be invasive. If you permit me, I think I can help to an extent.
yeah, I have been looking for answers for a very long time, and if you could help, that would be great. I'd really appreciate it.
May I? And I'm going to touch his temples. And okay, I role played this before I realized I can only do this once. So DM, would you let me do this twice this one day?
Yeah, I love this. This is a very cool roleplay moment. I will not.
Thank you.
This time you can do it twice.
Okay, I'll try to remember it the next. Okay, and you in your head, Thorin, you feel a connection forming with me, and both of us are in a blank void of space with nothing. And you remember this place as your memories, completely blank. You remember nothing about it. And there, I connect with you telepathically and ask you to imagine a door and open it and let me walk through. And that is where I'm trying to read deeper thoughts as much as possible. And if you let me, I don't think you can. You can choose to fail the wisdom saving throw. And DM, if I get to learn anything through their memories.
Yeah, Soren's gonna fail it.
Nano, I've sent you a DM.
Give me 1 second.
Lost power again. Fuck.
Oh, that was the beeping.
Go for it.
No,
for it.
I'm giving it. I am fully
I
cool
wanna
with it.
No. I want to see. I want to be on the side of the table.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So Soren has given you ceded full control. You, in his memories, okay. Give me a charisma check.
That me?
Yeah, just a straight charisma check, like your
Okay.
ability is score check.
So that's a +3. That's okay. Wow. Okay. 23. Not 20.
Whoa, nat 20?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Fuck.
Okay, cool. This is great. I love this. Wait, are we still streaming?
For now, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Power's back. So okay.
Okay, cool. In Soren's mind, Barry, you open that door. Like Soren gives you, like essentially gives you the key to the door and like allows you to open the door to like what is the remnants of his mind. You open it and like a flood of seawater hits you. You are able to hold yourself and hold Soren back, and you see a wreckage of a ship that is beyond recognition. You see
I
a
hold
town
on tight
far away.
to Soren and then sort of like walk in as we are zooming in.
You see a town far away. There is a crew. Faces are just beyond the edges of Soren's memory, and you're really pushing it. And like you know from like what you're doing right now, it would take Soren naturally weeks to get like even this much of his memories back. And you are essentially brute forcing this, like you are hacking his brain.
Oh,
You see a town at, like, you're straining to read the signs, and you are finally able to piece together one word: salt marsh. And you see his ship docked there, his crew faceless, nameless, beyond the edges of the memory, but you're able to see the name of the ship. It says Empress of the Waves. And
Ah,
you are, every moment that you're recognizing, it feels like you are fighting the forces of nature itself, like something beyond uh, your understanding is trying to push you out of it. And you see things that you cannot understand, and in your bones you know that what you're looking at, the seas you're looking at, the town you're looking at, the people you're looking at, they're not from this world. He is not from this world.
From out of state.
I knew it.
Yeah. He's from Taldore. No, you know that he is not from Exandria.
I mean, yeah, salt marsh kind of, yeah.
I mean,
And
neither
you,
am I.
you are from, like, the Fey realm is connected with Exandria, but you feel like he is from a world where, like, there is a material. He is from a material plane that is not this material plane, and
Soren,
with that,
these are
you are
heavy
pushed
seas.
out.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. These are heavy seas. They're pushing back against us. Grab whatever pieces, fragments of memory that you can, and you'll be pushed out. Fight the waves as much as you can, but not too long, otherwise you'll drown in these memories. And then I walk out back through the door, pulling Soren back through it.
While leaving, can I try to grab onto a face, a name, just anyone from
If I would like to suggest something, DM, like, and this is pushing it. I would like to push through, and both me and Soren are willing to get a point of exhaustion if that means pushing through. Just a tiny bit
Okay.
further.
Okay. And what do you want?
Up to Soren.
Okay, cool.
What are you looking for? I see his eyes wander. Who are you looking for? Are you looking for family? Are you looking for yourself? Are you looking... You have to name it. You have to name it fast. Otherwise you'll be pushed out.
I don't know.
Okay, fine. It's still very fuzzy for you. You're being overloaded with too much information. You are trying to look for a face. You're trying to look for a name. You're trying to look for someone. It's so difficult for you to. But in the last moment, you feel like you have a portion of your name, and it feels very familiar because it's something that you remember. Silas kept calling you Stormy, and you remember that your last name, it has the word storm in it, and that's one thing that you remember when you say name. And in terms of a face, you can't quite put a face yet, it's still beyond. You are straining your brain so much that you're exhausting yourself in the process, but you know that you left a child behind.
No.
What?
No, that's unfair. That is so unfair.
Do it. Give him torture. I love it.
You know
Your
you
turn.
know you're a father. You left a child behind.
Oh snap!
And with that, you are pulled back and you immediately are like fall on the floor from the exhaustion of it, and like Barry falls, like both of you fall backwards while you snap out of this.
And then you hear in the distance, Papa. Oh shit! I have to say it.
Soren, if there's nothing you think you can say at this point, I would love to end the session on this note.
Yeah, sounds great.
All right.
God damn.
Anyone has any orange slices?